Hello everyone and welcome to Stuttering Leo. My name is Leo and I have a stutter. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what is wrong with my speech. And I'm not just talking about having a stutter. In fact, I don't see my stutter as being something wrong with me. When I was younger, I may have thought otherwise, but right now in my life, I've accepted and I'm still learning to accept my stutter as something that's just a part of me. However, I did realize a few things. That while I still do have a stutter, that alone doesn't mean that I'm a bad speaker. Having a stutter does not mean you are automatically a bad communicator, a speech giver, and general speaker. The way you communicate, the way you present yourself, those are the things which make you a good speaker. And I assessed my speech and realized that there are plenty of little things that I do which make me a bad speaker. Not always. I have my good days, like most of you, but there are many times where even if I don't have a bad stuttering day, I realize that my my way of speaking actually holds me back and presents myself as being someone who is a bad communicator or bad speaker. And these are some of the things that I find are wrong with me. Number one, I mumble a lot. I don't enunciate well enough, and whenever I plan on saying something, the sentence gets created in my mind and I try to blurt it out quickly. And when it does come out quickly, I end up mumbling a lot. And whoever I'm speaking to either doesn't understand me, so they ignore me, or they just nod their head to pretend that they understand me. And when I know that they've done so without really acknowledging what I've said, that brings down my confidence. And when I'm in confidence, I mean my confidence in speech. Now, it's not their fault, it's my fault. Now, how can I correct this? Is to slow down, which is another thing which is something I find is wrong with me. And that's number two. I speak way too fast. In this video right now, I'm trying to talk more slowly. Now, I hope you noticed it, or maybe you still think I'm talking too fast, or maybe way too slow. I don't know. But I try and speak more slowly uh, while enunciating my words. At the end of the day, if you are communicating with someone, you want them to understand you. You don't want to just get words out because that doesn't really help anyone. I'm not a rapper. I'm just trying to communicate with people, to bring my point across, to share my ideas, to ask questions. And as long as they can understand me clearly, then I've won. I've done what I'm supposed to do, which is to communicate properly. It's not the easiest to try to remember to slow your speech, especially if you're used to speaking quickly. But it's something that if it does cross your mind, you should try and attempt to do it throughout a conversation that you're having or any speech or presentation that you are giving. Number three, I've had to edit this bit out from a lot of my videos, and I've just done it now. When I'm pausing, I fill in little gaps by saying So I'll say, oh, I did this yesterday, and me by me saying and filling in the gaps by using terms like it kind of makes me come across as someone who doesn't really know what they are planning to say. Now, I know a lot of you, including myself, use it as a technique to cover up the stutters and blocks that we might have. So, for example, if I'm getting blocked on a word, or I presume that I'm going to get blocked on a certain word, I'll try to kind of bide my time by stretching out my sentence or by pretending I forgot what I'm going to say, and I'll use I'll use filler words such as and I do it quite often, and I feel like many people do it too, but it's something I also want to work on. I want to work by reducing those filler words. Number 4, I don't talk loudly enough. I end up being a soft-spoken, mumbling, fast talker. Mix all of those things together, then it's no wonder people don't understand you and can't respond to you and don't see you as a good speaker. I do all of these things and then I wonder why people don't respond well to me, or why they don't see me as a more articulate person. It's again not their fault. It's nothing to do with my stutter. It's purely because apart from my stutter, there are many other things that I can work on to actually present myself as a good speaker. So I try to increase my my voice so that people can hear what I say. All of these things take time to develop, but eventually you will get so used to speaking like that because you have gotten used to speaking in a certain way. It's easy to change. And once you have changed that, you will also gain confidence in yourself as being a good, clear speaker. One that people can listen to and easily communicate back with, or want to listen to, because whatever you're saying has been coming across and is coming across in a very concise and proper manner. And that's nothing to do with your stutter. So the entire point of this video is to show you all what I've kind of discovered myself. It's nothing new, but it's something that I've just recently thought about, and I'm sure some of you have already. That while we do have stutters, that in itself does not define how good or bad our speech is. Take that aside and assess what else that you can be doing so that you can come across as the best speaker that you can be. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like, comment below, and tell me about all your tips and tricks that you have to come across as a better speaker. Please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.